The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song, he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten, he wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head and a bristling black moustache. And welcome everybody to our IP studio in the basement of our company HQ in Oslo, Norway. And we have in the red chair, it's Timothy Langridge.
Hi,
welcome.
Simon. How are you?
It's great to have you here. And what do you think of that lyrical opening?
I am so excited to find out what that was all about because I had no idea, but it is very interesting.
It's actually written by a former NFL president and co-founder. It's Mr. Steve Sabol.
Aha.
Yes. Does that give you a kind of a clue of what we're going to talk about?
It does. It does give me kind of a clue. And what should we do now?
All right. I think that without further ado, we have a special guest tonight, and he's coming all the way from Las Vegas. I mean, holy Moses, man.
It's a long way.
And he has been around us for ages doing wonderful work on, of course, all our designs for, what we're known about. But we're talking today about something he has been involved with for quite a long time. And who can it be?
I think it can be Dale Morgan.
It's Dale Morgan, of course. Yes, welcome, Dale.
Hello, great to be here. Thanks for having me. Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. We're open for business again. It's great to be back.
Oh, that's just wonderful.
It's great to hear.
But you know, we started with this very nice poem by the NFL, former president, and that kind of suggests that we are centering around something that has some links to American football, maybe.
Is that what that was? I could do some Shakespeare for you if you like.
It ended with a black moustache. That's why I was wondering who the guest was.
Yeah, this is actually the Raiders' official poem. And I mean, I knew quite a little about American football, not a whole lot, but you know, it's the first football club I heard that actually has an official poem.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I mean, they have an amazing history, that's for sure. I wasn't aware of the poem, though. That was beautiful.
It was. I was mesmerized before we brought you online. I was lost in space.
But you know, Dale, get us a couple of points because you know, ASTOUND Group has been highly successful in any kind of venture that you ventured into, and especially, of course, the extreme high-level design for, specific events. If Nike wants to launch something, well, who do they call? Of course, they call you. But, tell me about this new venture, because you haven't been building stadiums before, have you?
No, this was... This was a really kind of natural progression for us because, we've always been about designing experiences. So when we had the opportunity to work with the Raiders on the new stadium here in Las Vegas, we jumped at the chance and it was amazing. We worked with all 20 founding sponsors to design their fan experiences within the stadium. And we worked with the Raiders on some really special features within the space. That it was a big thrill for myself and the really amazing.
Goodness, I can imagine because a stadium. It's not like your local small football arena. I mean, stadiums for these big teams, they're like huge. I mean, holy Moses, man.
Absolutely, yep. It's beautiful, brand new stadium, 65,000 fans. Will be
65,000.
visiting soon enough. It was interesting during putting it together during COVID. We had big plans to open to a huge opening, and there were no fans allowed. So kind of anticlimactic, but we get to experience it coming up soon.
Well, I imagine that, and people are now flocking to Vegas, so I guess there will be some pretty big, high-level games there soon. But let's have a look at this stadium. We have prepared a short video just to give everybody a taste for how this stadium works. Roll the video, Denise.
This is Las Vegas, and you need to build to the market, and we had to have something that was both emblematic of the brand, but also a wow moment, and something that could be the signature part of the building. It had to be special. It had to be this torch. We went to ASTOUND. They put forth an idea that really looked amazing on paper, looked amazing on the virtual reality element that they showed us. And then the reveal was pretty special. And then you talk about how it will be part of the game day experience. It will integrate with the video boards, with the ribbon boards. It'll be part of the show. And then you can use it for other events in the building. You can use it for other moments for Las Vegas. There's just so many ways you can use this technology, and it's going to be something that everyone will want to come see. Everyone will want to take pictures in front of. It'll be what the building becomes known for. The company that really made it happen, we found the right partner, and they've delivered on so many elements that you see throughout the building. And the finished product is absolutely incredible.
Well, I say that's actually an advertising video, I say.
Yeah, it was a great testimonial for sure. And yeah, we're really proud of our work on the Flame and all the work around the stadium. It was quite an experience to pull it all together.
I say that Flame is absolutely astonishing.
It is very, very good. And I think one of the lines in the video that got me was that he said that this is all integrated as part of the show. And I think the overall stadium experience and whichever elements you're involved in, of course, we as a Bridge Tech, in stadium work, we deal with camera side or production or what the viewers see at home. But if you don't have the stadium looking great and the experience inside the stadium, or what the fans on seats have and then the viewers at home have, then of course the experience that they have is reduced. So you're part of that overall experience to make game day a special event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. That particular piece, the Flame, I mean, when you see it in real life, the scale of it on camera doesn't do it justice. Just the Flame portion is about 29.5 feet tall. And the overall torch is, I believe it's roughly 85 feet tall. So pretty incredible, iconic piece of architecture that was added to the stadium. It's beautiful.
Yeah, because it's all about, as you say, the experience. And to be honest, this is a great segue to the reason why we wanted to highlight this particular installation and of course the architectural moments of it. And the cool thing here is that everything here is IP controlled, isn't it?
Absolutely. From what I know, I can't really speak to the technical parts, but everything in the stadium is state of the art. And I know that the team that worked on it is incredibly proud of the infrastructure and the way everything is all centrally controlled and managed. It's really unbelible.
Yeah, that
centrally
is
controlled and managed. That
oh
is,
God. That is definitely, the kind of future here. And I read a quote from one of the project managers for some of the IP technology. And as he said, the next years, everything is going to be IP, is going to be upgradable anyway. So why not build the best when you build the absolute best stadium? And he predicted that everybody will be flocking to this stadium for their next build. What do you think?
The stadium is going to be a magnet for every incredible event that would come to Las Vegas anyway, but having Allegiant Stadium as a new venue is definitely going to attract the world.
Yeah, it gives a footprint, I guess, for a lot of things. I mean, as I say, the stadium is magnificent and impressive, and I mean, we've tried to have a little look into the media control room, the bits that we're really interested in as well, and the IP backbone that they've built and the way that they've set up their control room for the cameras and what they will actually see from within the stadium. And of course, they're going to see that flame, perched right up in the corner there. Yeah, I mean, it is pretty amazing.
And one thing that remember back in the 80s when a huge jumbotron was the big thing, but I believe that you broke a new record with the outside screen on the stadium as well. That's a huge one.
Yeah, it can be seen from the 15 there. The stadium definitely is a wonderful welcome to the Strip. Absolutely.
Oh, but that's pretty cool. No, I love it for sure. But it's not all fun and games. We do have, sometimes we have to cater for the cultural aspirations that sometimes come over us.
It's very true.
And Axel, I believe you even met our mad musical genius once, and you've seen him, of course, on the show. And when he heard rumors that you're going to be on the show, he made this special contribution just for you. Let's have Axel.
I'm coming to Vegas. I'm going to play some one-on-one basketball with you because I can still hoop.
Let's do it.
This is for you, Dale. I meant to dunk it, but my knees can't do no more.
Yeah, so obviously he's coming to Vegas, and you just have to, arrange a game with him.
Wow, I saw the Carter jersey. I thought he was going to do this one.
Yeah, he was trying.
Wow. The 360, impressive. Not bad, not bad.
I think Axel touched on something, and we're touching on something today. So at Bridge, of course, we're into our remote production and sports production, and obviously Astound is following anything sports as well. And you've been doing a lot with sport even before Allegiant Stadium. We've actually got another little video that we could show just to show what else you've done. So how about we watch that?
Oh, great.
Holy Moses. Yeah, it's... I believe you chose the name of the company pretty well. Astound. That's actually quite says it all, doesn't it?
It's all about creating that emotion, right? That's what it's all about. That experience, figuring out what the brand is all about, and then, making something spectacular happen.
No kidding. Oh, this was so cool. And again, I must stress that the whole Allegiant Stadium is filled with fiber optics. It's fiber optics everywhere, and everything is IP based. They have their own IP control room, and that IP control room controls 12 remote cameras. It can be added with all different sources. They play back all the slow motion for the spectators. It's unbelievable. It's its own TV stadium.
It is, and I think they also have our friends Riedel might be doing the communications as well.
That is very true. Riedel basically have their communication system all over the stadium. So yeah, it's all friendlies.
It is, and I guess sports is fun. People engage in it. It's hot topics at the moment with remote production, OTT as well. Sports is leading the way, and that Astound and Bridge Tech are involved in it is just it's a really nice way of doing business. So yeah, keep on going on.
We would say keep on trucking, but of course keep on creating is more apt, I believe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of it's a really interesting time with seeing all the fans come back to the games. We have a playoff hockey game here tonight in Las Vegas against the Montreal Canadiens. So seeing everybody back in the seats all together, it is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And I know we're a little bit ahead of the game here in the US with the vaccinations, but soon enough, you guys are going to experience the elation of seeing big crowds back together. There's really nothing like it. It's incredible.
Yeah, no, that's so true. And but we will be in Vegas in October. That is 100% sure. Nothing can stop it.
What are we going to Vegas in October for?
Well, there is a certain show which is called the NAB.
The NAB.
Yes. And we can, and we are going to visit the stadium, and I can't wait to look at that fabulous creation. So thank you, Dale. That was absolutely cool. And thank you for joining us on the show. That was much appreciated.
Thank you so much, guys. I am so excited to see you again. Finally, it's been too long. So we will see you in October at NAB.
That is for sure. So thank you so much, and basically see you very, very soon. And to our viewers all around the globe watching this amazing feat of orchestration that they done with the Allegiant Stadium, I will say that keep tuning in, and also next Tuesday for more interesting facts here from our IP-based studio in the basement of our HQ in Oslo, Norway. And thank you, Tim, for joining me.
Thanks, Simon.
This was absolutely wonderful. And until then, see you next Tuesday.